Welcome into Everyday Conversations. I'm your host, Martina Kennedy. Today I have my co-host, William Patel, who will be joining me on Everyday Conversations podcast on Wednesdays and Fridays at 6:30. So today we're going to be talking about learning how to say no. Have you ever told someone no and felt bad lately?
Um, yeah, I have. Um, it's something that happens quite often with me. Um, and I guess I've always, you know, me personally, I've always been the type to want to help any and everybody. I think that's just what I do. I mean, I think most people kind of know me for that to just really, one thing they gonna say about Jay, oh shit, that ain't gonna, well, he gonna help out, right? So,
Mhm.
um, but Um, I don't know how some people may feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody have their own walk with the big man upstairs or whoever they choose to believe in, right? But for me, I feel like the good deeds that you do. You know what I'm saying? You do good things out the goodness and the kindness of your heart. And I feel like the big man upstairs measures you off that. Um, for the longest and kind of still do. I feel like if I'm able, you know what I'm saying, if he sees that I'm able to help, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
his flock or his kids, or whatever, I feel like if I don't help that person, then I
Yeah.
won't receive my blessing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then sometimes it goes into a thing of, sometimes when you help somebody, be like, hey, I need the help to do this, I need the help to do that. And then when you look up, they down in Miami or Dominican
You know.
Republic somewhere, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Then you be like, hey, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, yeah, but then that person may still turn around and come back and need you again. And then the way that my heart's set up, you feel me? Like I'm
Do
I'm
it every
still
time.
gonna I'm still gonna help that
Yeah.
person. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like God still blesses me because even though regardless of what, once if you do it with pure intentions, then you know what I'm saying. But yeah, sometimes, it'll hurt you sometimes, but for me, sometimes I just have a hard time of saying no, especially like when it comes to my family and everybody know how I feel about family and about some children. Oh man, listen, hey, I'm gonna do it off the
Right.
top. You know what I'm
That's how
saying? So
I am. I
yeah.
think that sometimes when you do things for people, you know, and not just necessarily the favorites, but anything, if they know that they can come to you for stuff,
Mhm.
like you're gonna be a go-to person. Like they're
Mhm.
not gonna ask anybody else. They're not gonna try to figure it out. Well, let me just
Mhm.
call such and such because I know they're gonna do
Mhm.
it. You know, sometimes people will abuse that part about people. Like
Mhm.
they'll make you really not want to do things for them because like you just gonna keep asking me every time.
Mhm.
You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'm comfortable with asking people for stuff instead of just trying to figure it out sometimes, especially when stuff don't be that hurt. So it, people,
I mean, I get what you're saying with that to the fact of, sometimes you have to, you know, um, some people just do it. Some people do it for clout. Some people do it for recognition. You know what I'm saying? But I rarely, um, I rarely tell somebody no. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I'm just, you know, and sometimes it just depends. Like I ain't, don't get like I try to bless somebody every day. You know
mm,
what I'm saying?
it can
And
be
it's
your last.
yeah,
You'll
yeah,
give
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
your
and
last because you know, okay,
yeah. I was, I pulled off the interstate one day. You know what I'm saying? And you know how the people is at the end of the interstate.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? Like so, you know, I, to me, I see it as a blessing. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people I encounter, if I ask for something, I ain't got it, or nah, I can't do it, or no, you know what I'm saying? And so you can't really do nothing about it, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that you have to, adjust yourself to and accept it, and you got to keep it moving, you know?
So do you continue to be a blessing even once they become accustomed to the same habit of calling for everything?
Well, so it depends on how that person continue to come. If somebody keep coming to you and it's monetary all the time, then eventually, yeah, you really gonna say, well, no, I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if somebody needs your help, you know what I'm saying? You'll come fix my sink. You'll come put this chair together. Like,
Mm,
you can always help out. You know what I'm saying? And then um, on a personal note now, right? I found myself um, just not being so readily accessible and available how I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Considering, you know, what I do in the daytime now. You know what I'm saying? My job, is very, very demanding, and so I don't have as much time as I used to have. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So now when people call on me, I still be like, okay, all right, I'm gonna take care of it, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Figure it out.
Knowing that I already got
You
10
pray.
5, 10 5 over here.
Yeah,
I've been trying to put out since 8:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Just
you know,
overwhelming yourself and
right,
just
right.
to help people, and that can be a burden in itself because you feel like you have to do those things. And I've been in a situation where I was just really overwhelmed. Like, okay, I just can't. I can't do it all. And even with your kids and stuff, they know that they can come to mama for certain stuff, dad for certain stuff, and keep going.
Hmm.
They won't switch up. I be like, I ain't getting extra daddy,
Hmm.
because they
Hmm.
know I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do it in a different person, dad. So it's
Hmm.
like, okay, she gonna write like they do. Daddy,
Yeah.
gonna run that. So it's like they gonna come to the person that they know that they can come to and get it in the most quickest way. And it's overwhelming. It's a lot. It's a lot on the person, especially when you're trying to be right and do right. So
Okay. Well, it is overwhelming, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, like you said, some people do they gonna play on you if they know they can get it from you. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's just how it go.
Hmm.
Um, is it right now? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, now my question is, you know, you can go through it and what happens when, you know, a person wear it out so much to where it make you just say no. It'll
Yeah.
make you say no to the person that they ain't never even, you know what I'm saying, called on you for
Hmm.
needing anything. And it ain't got to be monetary, you know what I'm saying? They just may need a ride to the store or something or
Yeah.
just anything. No, I
Anything.
can't
Like,
do
nah,
it.
I
You see what
can't
I'm
do
saying?
it.
Like, you see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Because
it's
they ain't
kind
got
of,
accustomed to, making it a
yeah,
habit. And
right,
once you see that it became a habit, okay, I know you don't you need me every.
right, right,
So
right,
yeah, I
right.
understand that. And saying no can be on so many different levels. It has, it as well. Um, not just being available, but like when it's something that you want to sexually, I wanna, when you're being precious, drink or whatever. Some people hang out and do it, but because you don't do it, well, they try to pressure you to kind of, well, I don't have a drink or whatever. No, I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? So that makes you feel like, okay, should I be hanging with this person because I'm not doing what they doing?
Uh, yeah, well, that's about growing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's about growing. I mean, because I'm 44, right? So at the same time, shit, I ain't gonna lie. And to be honest with you, I've been in some situations where, you know, and and, and if I'm gonna say this, it depends on how no is being said to you when you're put into that sexual situation. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? If a woman saying no with
Yeah,
aggressiveness and yeah, she
that's
mean
what it
no.
is. Mm.
But if she no stop playing, you feel me? All that you feel me? Hey, that mean I'm
It's
gonna
a
keep pushing the envelope a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just to see it. Then especially if every time you say no and I keep pushing the envelope a little bit and you let me, you know what I'm saying? Then I understand. But it is kind of touchy. It is kind of sensitive to the fact of because you know that in a sexual standpoint of things, even if a woman is, you know what I'm saying, like you will know for as males and for the females too, you know what I'm
right.
saying? Like shit,
Mhm.
I've been crossing aggressive women and
Yeah,
hey
even
man, stop
boys,
man,
even
look,
boys.
no, stop, you feel me? Gonna still pulling and tugging, you know what I'm saying? But it's you will know, you know what I'm saying? And then and like I said, um, you know, and it depends on that person, you know what I'm saying? Because some guys will take it too far. Some women will take it too far, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all true enough, yes, hey, a no mean no, you know what I'm saying? A no really means
Whatever,
no.
whatever the no is coming from, if that's what it means,
That's exactly,
and you have to
exactly.
respect that,
Right,
whether you want to
right,
or not. That's just what
right,
it is.
right,
So
right.
yeah,
Pretty
I
much.
definitely understand it, and it's like, uh, and I'm just going to talk about like the kids and the peer pressure that they, you know, in this day and time, and the things that they do now that I don't remember us doing any of those things. If we did, we was trying to have fun. We put out here trying to do some of the stuff that they're doing. Like they're on another level with it. So I really haven't experienced it, but just looking at what the peer pressure is so heavy on these kids.
Hmm.
Uh,
I
having
agree.
gummies, all this other stuff that comes in the form of a piece of candy, and a person giving it to you and know that what it is and know what it is to you, and if they you offer it, huh, you want this, and no, I don't, you know, I tell my kids, don't take no kid, I don't care, y'all, big kids or not, do not take anything from nobody. It's no, and that's what you stand on. You don't make them, you don't let them pressure you into doing something that you know is not right because y'all see what's going on today. Back then, we probably would have been a little naive because that kind of stuff was going on around us. So if it was somebody was to offer us candy or something, we would take it because we didn't see that kind of stuff growing up.
I mean, you right. You 100% right about that. And then I'm gonna say this too, right? You know, the society the way it is right now today. You know what I'm saying? The way we came up. You know what I'm saying in the '80s, the '90s. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't what it was back then, right? So you have to look at you know even back then. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of stuff that was going on around us, but we didn't know about it.
We didn't know about it.
We
Right.
didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? And we still was being protected, so to speak, from
Mhm.
those type of things. You know what I'm saying? So it was there, but we just didn't see it. We just didn't know about it. You know what
Because
I'm
we were so
saying?
busy being kids. We were
Right, right, right,
busy trying
right,
to see all of the craziness.
right. And so even with that, right? What's going on in the world today? Everybody want to be a part of something. Everybody got to fit in. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said previously, like you know. if you don't do this, then you ain't cool. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? If you know, shit, all us doing the shit, you can't hang with us if you ain't gonna get down how we getting down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and so kids want to be a part of something. They want to be a part of the in crowd. They want to be
Sandwich.
associated. Yeah, they want to be associated with the people that everybody think is cool. You know
Cool.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? So you know, then but for us, man, parents, man, to sometimes tell your kid, no, no, don't do this, no, don't do that. They feel like you trying to keep them from being cool and things like that. No, and but they don't see, and we did it too to our parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you can't go over there. They do it, but my everybody else over there. But
Right.
what I told you, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, is is that type of thing, right? To where you have to really just kind of set those boundaries and you got to set
Yeah.
them early. You know what I'm saying?
And you have to be.
For the yes, and for the kids to really know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, and then like I said, when we were coming up, shit, we were scared to do stuff. You know what
We
I'm
was
saying?
real
'Cause
scared. No more we scared our
listen,
parents and our
hey,
grandparents because they wouldn't even play with us like the stuff that these kids get
man,
away with today wouldn't
hey,
have it.
listen, it, the whooping that you was afraid to get. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was
That's
nothing. You gonna get
yeah, you feel yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, the whooping you was afraid to get. Now
yeah,
these kids ain't scared of you, me, the
yeah.
police, the teachers,
Look, we scared of
the
you. We
hey,
scared of them
well,
to a
hold
certain
on
degree.
now, hold on now, hey,
To
hold
I'm talking
on
about
now, hey.
not my
Uh,
not our kids, but
yeah,
kids
but
around us. Yeah,
I get what you're saying. You know, I get what you're saying, but you know, and then too, that goes along to where, like, it's a lot of kids out here that's doing things nobody, you know what I'm saying, and you know, we was afraid and we still had respect. You know what I'm
still
saying?
have respect.
You
Respect.
know, we
We never
had a
lost
lot
respect.
of respect. We
We
had a
never lost
lot of
respect. Even
respect.
today,
You
you can
know,
tell the 80s babies, 70s babies, 90s babies. You can tell by the respect that they have for the elders, how they were brought up, and
yeah.
the people that our parents and
Hmm.
grandparents had.
Hey, I listen. It's so crazy because you know, when we were younger, you know what I'm saying. It was certain things that we couldn't even we were scared to say. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I wasn't finna say, "Oh, you lying on me." Hey, they telling story. You telling a story.
telling
You
the
know what
story.
I'm
I
saying? You
don't catch
telling a
myself
story.
saying,
You feel? Hey, you
yeah,
telling a story on me. You better not say lie.
yeah,
Lie was almost like a cuss word. But I had a cousin that came from California, and he was younger than us. When I'm talking about my little cousin, you to cuss everybody out, and we were like,
everybody,
"Y'all ain't gonna whoop him." Like, hey,
and
you know
nothing
what I'm saying?
happened. Nothing
Nothing
happened.
happened to him, you know what I'm saying? But
I
it
didn't
was
get
just
that.
like we ain't get that. Like we got tore out the frame, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So, but nowadays you got kids, they gonna cuss you out.
yeah,
They gonna cuss their mom out.
mm,
They gonna, I tried it with mine. You know what
mm.
I'm saying? And hey, I'm putting this out here, Camille. I tried it with mine, but I had a 38 snub nose put at my neck. I ain't say nothing else.
I know you.
I got put in check real quick. You know what I'm saying?
And
So,
that was respect that
but
we had for you.
exactly, and the parents commanded and demanded that respect. You see what I'm saying? And we was gonna give it, because that's just the era we was in. But now it's so many that's just kind of, it's not there. So
And
I
that's just
mean,
like with telling the kids about the cell phone when it's said that you punish or something, and you take a cell phone. I was reading one day that a kid got in trouble at school or something, and his parents took his cell phone and he cut up to the
not the
point of
phone.
harming his mom because she told him, "No, you can't have this phone for 2 weeks." And I was like, "Wow." Number one, we can have we just have had that just gonna be like it ain't gonna back
Yeah,
talk, it ain't gonna be no stomping and huffing and puffing and talking up your breath. all this stuff. But today, say these kids, they fear nothing.
Right. So I mean, even in I'm gonna say this, it ain't even just the kids. You got some grown adults our age and older that ain't used to nobody telling them no.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And if you say no, they gonna cuss you out and you know what I'm saying and throw a tantrum tantrum, gonna feel some type of way about it. But you know, it's kind of crazy the way how the tables turn, or as the old saying is, history repeat itself. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just how you just got to adapt to it and push forward from it. You know what I'm saying? And
And
it's
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 crazy
just
having to adapt because we usually go like, geez, like,
right.
did this child just like even in the store when you see these kids and the parents are telling them don't touch it because when we went to the store, you're gonna get that talk and we call, and that's gonna be it because you're not about to go there and touch nothing. You're gonna be scared even look because I just told you we're going to hit some milk and don't ask for no candy, and that's
Look,
just
and that's sometimes if you got out the car, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying, and you ain't making it in the store every time. You know what
But
I'm saying?
when
That's
you go every
sometimes if you
time,
was
they
able
go
to get
on
out the
Friday or
car.
Thursday when I pretty much
Right,
got
right.
paid. So you
That's
might get
right. That's right. That's right. You know,
yeah,
so I mean, it now to say no to people, and man, it's like what bothers me the most is, and it's hurtful, right? How the men of the world today, we don't protect our women. You know what I'm saying? If a woman don't want you, if she break up with you and tell you no, you see what I'm saying? The thing that these guys will do
right.
and go to the extreme, you know what I'm saying? Just because this woman said no. Like men, these young men and young boys, they can, even some older guys, they can't even accept that word of saying, of
Yeah,
hearing no. You know, it's sad for real, because you can't really, like, man, and you know, sometimes I see it on the news and just sometimes hear word of mouth or
yeah. Just
this person.
recently,
Yeah,
just recently,
exactly.
a
You know what I'm
girl
saying?
was killed for turning a guy in. Like, wait, are we there?
Hey,
Like, we can't
been there,
accept the word no.
been there, been
Like,
there,
wait, that's
been there.
baffling because and it's scary.
Yeah,
It's scary.
yeah.
Like you don't know you to like they ask for your number to give it to them or don't give it to them because you just
I mean, what can I mean? I ain't saying you can't do nothing about it, but sometimes, you know, when a person find themselves in that type of situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't saying it's hard to get up out of, but sometimes, reach out to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong, and with saying, hey, I need some help. This person threatening me, or saying,
right.
sometimes, but I know a lot of it may be easier said than done for most.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, it just, like I said, is mind boggling to the effect of, if she say no, she mean no. She don't want you, she don't want you. That don't mean you got to come take her
Like
life, or you got to jump on her, or you
yeah,
got to, you know what I'm saying? Like
you
it's
know, it's so simple. It's so
hmm
simple, you know.
hmm
I'm sure it's somebody out there that will probably tolerate some of the crazy that some people do
hmm
just for the
hmm
love. But everybody in that type of thing. And you have to respect people's boundaries. Like just because you see a pretty girl and she going to the gas station, you don't have to say to her. Or if the girl see a nice looking guy, you don't have to say nothing to him. Like sometimes you just have business from afar. You know, take like especially walking up to people that are uncomfortable. You know, just just move.
Well,
I don't know. It's crazy times, and I guess if you have to adapt to what it is, call a spade, I guess. But it's mm, I really put into words, but I've seen it firsthand. Like a girl turn back and then get called out kind of names because she wasn't interested in talking to him. Like
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
like who raised you? And I don't know what how does that make a person feel to be rejected?
mm.
I, I know a lot of people can't take rejection, but I want to know how does it make a person feel? Um, have you been rejected before?
Um, Me, a lot of times, you know.
So how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel angry? Does it make you feel like, am I ugly or damn, what is it that she didn't like about me?
I mean, again, it's about growing, right? You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? Of course, in your adolescent years, you know what I'm saying?
right.
You coming up, you know, of course, everybody got their little boyfriend, their girlfriend, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but as you grow, you know what I'm saying, and you get to finding yourself, and you get to identifying with yourself, and then you know, the young man might like the young lady. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And boy, I don't want to talk to you. You ugly. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you know, back then, we were coming up. Hey, this man here, he finna go get it. He finna get his weight up. He gon' I don't. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do whatever he can to
Get that
um
attention.
yeah, to right, to
Mm,
improve on, just to get the young lady. Even
right.
with the young ladies, you know what I'm saying? She may like the light skinned boy with the curly hair, and he ain't stunning her, you
Mm,
know what I'm saying? They gonna crack on her, you feel me? Like she gonna do whatever she got to do to make, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
So far as far as it making one's feel, you see what I'm saying? Like, but as you grow, now you move into you 21 years old. Now you probably, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't care. You ain't got to like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and then that may carry on with you. But now even it fluctuates so much, right? Because now you see so much of, if a woman rejects a man,
mm,
he may go take his life.
mm.
You get
That's
what I'm saying? a,
that's it.
a, a young man may reject a female. She may get to cutting herself up. You
The
get what I'm saying?
confidence.
Like, right?
Yeah.
She may cut her wrist or something. Just
But does that
it's
make it
like,
right though? Like,
no, it don't make it right, because that shows that within that person, like, number one, um, they don't have an outlet. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to reach them and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Number one, you know, you got young girls around here right now that think that they ugly. You
mm,
know what I'm saying? They don't want to. They so closed off. They shelter to themselves. Young men the same way. You know what I'm saying? And if nobody's around to pour off into them to make them feel comfortable within their own self. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, I mean, before I just really started considering myself handsome probably about 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I used to have a mole on my face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As I was little, I used to have me one of the girlfriend all the time. But get what? But don't nobody want to talk to you with that chocolate chip on your face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that messes with confidence.
listen, I ain't. So get what I did. I made sure I always kept me some bread in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I always try to stay dressing nice. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, even now, to where, as I grew more and more, and got to realize, hey, man, just cause that lady don't like you, that don't mean the next one won't. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
It's
And
always the next time I think when it comes
right,
to stuff.
right. But at the same time, did it make me feel bad? Yes.
Yeah.
Did it make me feel like I was ugly? Yes. Did it make me um question myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it does. Like the rejection is I don't care how hard people portray it to be,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, or how hard they portray themselves to be, but don't nobody like to be rejected. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you may got to a point to where within your grown self right now to even say, oh well, yeah, shit, he ain't want me. Oh, you done missed out. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and third. So, but guess what? Just that statement alone made you feel some type of way.
right.
You get what I'm saying? So don't nobody want to be rejected, especially when you really want something. You know what I'm saying? Or you feel like you want to be with this person, or that's like going to a job. Man, have you ever been? You know you qualified for it.
Yeah,
Know you qualified for this job, but then, well, you just not, it just won't be a great fit. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we're looking for right now. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a hurtful thing.
but I think I just kept it. I knew that it was something that I wanted to do. I knew it was in the field of work that I wanted to, be in. I just kept at it, and it took me like 3 years. I just didn't give
Hmm.
up, and I think it's just different ways of dealing with certain things. Like you don't have to feel like you at the bottom of the totem pole because like they reject you. So I'm not gonna worry about it.
Hmm.
Come to certain things like that. And I feel like when a girl to like jobs and things like that, yeah, you're gonna probably be overqualified, which I don't care what is overqualified. Do you want somebody that gonna do the job? So
Hmm.
I don't get the overqualified part. But I just kept at it. I just kept at it. It's like 3 years. And here it is. About to be 10 years on the job. But you know what? If it's something pertaining to something like that, you don't you don't just once they I'm just say, okay, I'm done. I ain't gonna try them. You just gotta keep it.
Right, right, right. But for some folks, it's hard though.
Yeah.
Some people it's really, really hard for them to really kind of, you know what I'm saying, accept that. Sometimes you just gotta, true enough, yeah, you gotta keep pushing at it, but sometimes everybody needs that extra support
Hmm.
when it don't go right for them. You know what I'm saying? To say, hey, look, don't worry about this time. Hey, we're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep pushing with it. So you have to make that decision to really know, hey, well, yeah, I got knocked down this time, but I'm gonna get up and try it
Get back
again.
up.
You
Yeah.
know,
You
but
got
but hey, in the meantime, I'm finna go on over here and like, damn man, I don't know you know what I'm saying? So it's hurtful. Rejection is hurtful. Rejection is hurtful, and then think about when people around, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you
yeah.
gotta be tough. Hey, it's all good, yeah. Hey, it's whatever. Hey, whatever. It's whatever. You get in that crowd, man, I don't know what the only God, no, Lord, I don't know what I just don't understand, man. Lord, I'm just saying, Lord, I did what you told me to do, and them people still, listen, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hurtful. It's
But
hurtful.
hey, why not just say, okay, I respect you. No, I respect what you're saying. I respect your decision on not wanting to talk to me or whatever. What's so hard about just respecting the decision that this person made? Why do and I get caught up, it might do something to your confidence or whatever. But
So you mean for us
like
relationship
like you said,
wise?
like if you being rejected in front of people,
I mean,
I respect your decision. I respect it, and just move on. And I
so
know that,
you
we feel like we gotta be a certain way in front of people, and that's another thing. That's another problem.
so it depends on the setting, right? You know what I'm saying? It depends on the setting. So you know, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to relationships, you know what I'm saying? You know, at this day and age, that you got to be careful about. about letting people do stuff for you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you may give that person a chance, and then you'll realize that hey, this person here constantly doing this, constantly doing that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, um, that may not be what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? And then the moment you tell that person no, you see what I'm saying? Then oh well, I did this for you, I did that for you, did. You see what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
it goes both ways, male and female. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that case in point, right? And I'm gonna be so real about it as always. You got a guy,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
You got a guy dealing with this young lady. She's a plus size young lady. See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But guess what? He don't want nobody to know he dealing with her because she a plus size young lady.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
young lady around here, she keeping money in her pocket. You know what I'm saying? She keeping them fresh. Look, get what? He driving her car while she at work. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? The whole nine. You feel
Mhm.
me? Look, he ain't on his mama's sofa. He at her house eating and there. You feel me? But he don't want nobody to know that he dealing with her. You see what I'm saying? So now it came out. So the first thing he finna do is reject that lady in front of everybody. He gonna try to shame her in front of everybody. You get what I'm saying? And it's not right. You see what I'm saying? It's not right. But and guess what? If things go vice versa, you know what I'm saying? You got a dude that that's in love with this young lady. Listen, he paying a car note, he paying a rent, he listen, doing everything, he buying her this, buying her that, he doing all this stuff for her, and time she wanna move on or go find the next best thing or just don't wanna be with him at all,
Mhm.
he gonna bring it up. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And the moment that she just reject him in front of everybody, get what? He gonna get mad because it's about an ego thing. Now his feelings hurt because she done shamed him in
So
front
it's
of
really
people.
not about her rejecting you. It's about who is around. So that was like what we was talking about when you say, like a lot of people live for others. We care about. Well, I ain't gonna say we because I'm not putting myself in that equation. You know,
You know what I'm saying?
I ride my way, but that people live for other people. They look to be accepted by other people, and like you said, having be shameful for having plus size girlfriend. Like this who you love. What does it matter about how the next person feels? They're not doing this being with that person. So is it more about what you want or what they want?
Well, it's really gonna be about um what that person can do for them. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got some guys that's gonna, you know, they gonna date that plus size woman cause get what? He playing on her. You see what I'm saying? Playing because number one, and don't get me wrong now, ever since Lizzo came out, you know what I'm saying? You got some plus size women that got some confidence out this world.
Yeah.
Whether we may we may like how they step outside the house that day with what they have on, but we be well, hey, she got some confidence, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
most guys gonna play on the ones that got the low self esteem. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? And and guess what?
Because those are the
She
ones that's gonna do the most for them.
exactly. You see what
And
I'm saying? And guess what? Here's the thing: the moment that he shames her or reject her in front of people, or just trying to show out for his homeboys or something, and women do it too. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying?
mhm.
Just, girl, ain't nobody dealing with that ugly boy. Did, whoop, whoop, you
Yeah,
know what
they
I'm
got it really
saying?
bad.
Yeah, but guess what? You wasn't saying that when that man was paying that rent for you. You wasn't saying that when y'all going out of town and whatever he was doing for you. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Without your friends knowing it, you
Mhm.
didn't want your friends to know that you was, hey, this man was holding you down, holding you through. The same way that woman was holding him down, helping him through. You know what I'm
But she'll
saying?
make it seem like, oh, I'm just with him just because
But
this
at
one.
the same time, guess what? The moment that you reject that person or try to shame that person in front of people,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It it's a hurtful thing because now, number one, guess what? You done wasted a lot of time. You really thought that you was with somebody. You really thought that they cared about you. So now,
Mhm.
guess what? That guy or that girl may go into a world of depression.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, you see what I'm saying? And then it just down here from there. So it's just about the it's about the setting that it happens in.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's really and truly um it's hurtful, and it's about the setting and what that person getting up out of it. You
Right.
know. Yeah.
And it's not fair to carry on somebody, you know, just for, like we talked about when we say about materialistic things, and even if it comes to paying bills, you don't want to be with that person. Why? Take what they're offering for you to say, yeah, he doing this, but I don't really like him like this. That's not fair.
It, it's not. And then you know what that person gonna do? If that person really, really like that person, yeah, what they gonna keep
They're
trying
gonna
and
keep
keep
trying.
trying and keep trying and
Mhm.
keep trying and you know what I'm
Every
saying?
time they
And
say they want some or whatever, they're gonna do it
yeah.
because they know,
hmm
okay,
And
it's
guess what?
good.
The more and more, and then sometimes you have people that just be obsessed with folks. You know what I'm saying? To the
Yeah,
fact of the more and more they keep hearing no, the more and more they gonna keep trying. You
keep
know what I'm saying? They gonna keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Especially when this is what you set out to do. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And then you find yourself asking them, well, why you don't like me? You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean,
What is
I
my business?
did it.
What
Exactly.
am I doing right?
Exactly.
Is it my
Exactly.
clothes? Is it my hair? You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I think that comes with being accepted by others. It's not so much
hmm
about you and that person. You're worried about your surroundings and what
hmm
how they gonna feel about it. It's just like when somebody um takes someone with their family. You
hmm
worry about when his family gonna be nice or what they gonna say about such and such. Instead of
hmm
you being confident with, okay, this is what I'm with, and that's what it is, and making people respect it. Um, so they kind of push you in a bubble of you got to make sure that you get it right the first time. So that means the girl being cute or whatever, you rather take her than take the one that you really should be with, only because your family want to say something good about her. She's pretty, but then you don't know how her heart is. She might be pretty, but that heart might be messed up. Like she probably think you pretty, but that's just how people do to be accepted by others.
Well, and then too, being accepted, man, and you can't get past that. You can't get past the fact of, and that's when the trouble comes when a guy or a female can't get past. Man, that's just like, and I know we've been talking on this topic for a minute, but
Mm,
that's just like the bitter baby mama. You see what
mm,
I'm saying? Don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, or the build a baby dad. This lady done gave you chance after chance. You done cheated on her, and you know what I'm saying. You done cussed the mom out.
mm.
Look, you been in her car, had your homeboy, and picked her up late from work, and you know what I'm saying. And guess what? She's still dealing with it because she love you. But the moment that this lady rejects you and say, "Hey, man, it's over with,"
It's over.
it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Now
problem.
you ready to turn up. Now you ready to,
It,
oh,
no, nigga, wait, no. No, look.
I'm just saying,
What
like,
they say, look, no, baby, I went and talked to the pastor Sunday. I was at church and everything, and you know,
you got to make a story real quick.
yeah,
And
you
once you
feel me?
say
So
that, like, you got to keep that like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's like, you
I
got
went
to
and
be
talked to
careful
the
with what
pastor.
you
You know what
say.
I'm saying? He said, we can make it through. You know what I'm saying, baby? You just give me a chance. And that lady saying, no, man, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? No, no, not then. It's a problem.
Yeah,
It's a problem. You know. So.
yeah, I definitely get that. But like I said, this is something that it has a lot of layers do it as well. And people just gotta understand that respect when someone says no. You can't
So
make somebody
right, I
do
got a question, right? So how could you tell your mama or your dad no?
it.
See what I'm saying? That's the one right there, right? So I mean, because
Um, and I guess it goes back to when they get accustomed to continuously ask
Mhm.
because they know that okay, I can call and I know I'm gonna get it from this person. I mean, it's true. It just that it's just what it is. And sometimes you might not have it. And the crazy thing is, you tell somebody that they won't believe because they got so accustomed to asking you, they expect you to have it every time. And sometimes you probably just really don't have it, or you know you're undecided with other things that you just can't come through for this time. So be prepared.
And then
Unless
yeah, it,
unless you got something to do with a bill or medicine, you know, something that's important, something like it's gotta be right now. Sometimes if they if they become accustomed,
so do you find it um trying to set up that boundary with your parents to really just tell them no, I ain't doing like no, like how can you know what I'm saying? Like
like it was,
so
I could just say no. I could just say it like that. I'd be like, Mom, well, right now I got my money tied up or something, and I really just don't have it.
I mean, what if it's not really even monetary? You know what I'm saying? Like you done worked all day. You know what I'm saying? You done talked to your mom and your dad 3, 4, 5 times.
Yeah,
Then now you get home, then got comfortable. Here they come calling at 8:30, 9 o'clock, talking about can you go to the store for them?
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, hold on,
It
man. I
depends
done
on what
talked to
it
you.
is, and I guess like if you sending me some bread, nah, I see you tomorrow. You know, like, I ain't about to get out my bed. I'm gonna get you no bread. Now, if it's your medicine or something like that, then I'm on it. But just
Right.
on some basic type stuff, mm,
So you
I'll be
ain't gonna so look, so you're not gonna feel guilty or feel bad
no,
about it.
no,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay. I think so. Um, and I think for me, um, lately I ain't been saying no, but I ain't been jumping on it right then, right then. I might catch it tomorrow or something. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I don't think it's I mean, and again, like when it comes to, I rarely say no to my mom or my dad. You know what I'm saying? But they don't really, they don't really bother me too much for that much. Now my mom, she gonna call me, like my
Yeah,
mama gonna call me, and
I always talk to
yeah,
the
yeah,
most same way.
yeah,
Um,
right, right, right.
it,
Like my mama gonna call me. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, and down with y'all like. Your mama looking for you, boy. She ain't talk to you today. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you like, okay, so,
gotta show
but
your face.
right,
You
right,
need to
right,
see me
that
in a
part.
couple of days. I'm talking. Hey,
But
down in a couple of days. You coming through today?
I,
Yeah,
I think it comes to the fact of, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to disappoint nobody. You
yes.
know what I'm saying? You
That's
don't want to, disappoint them. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's, because some people depend on you. You know what I'm saying? And they lean on some more than most. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to disappoint nobody.
mm,
But you know, and for some people, it's easy for them to say no. It's
yeah.
like, hey, what?
You got some
No,
people that's really stingy like that. Like, they just
they
don't. They just
they gon' I'm
don't
talking
care.
about off the top. No,
Yeah, I can't
Like
do it.
that.
Mhm.
Like, no, I ain't
Actually,
like, but man,
I
you
go
right there.
to
I don't
the
care.
other way.
I ain't doing it. Like, no, I ain't
Can you
finna
give
do
me a
it.
ride to it? No, I'm
Uh
actually like go to West End and I'm not even coming to East Lake way. You know, like and they might be coming down first and be lying, you know, like, okay.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, no, then the killer part about it is you may ask a person to help you do something, but then when you look up, they ain't help you, but they help somebody else do the
Mm,
same thing. So now you be like, hold on
yeah.
now, wait a
That's the
minute
one
now.
right there.
Yeah.
That's the one
You know
right
what I'm saying? You be like, hold on now, wait a
there. Like,
minute now.
okay, yeah.
Now I
Yeah,
know that now wait a minute. I asked you first.
yeah.
You see
Now I'm
what I'm
definitely
saying?
some type of way out for that because wait. And see that goes back to being available all the time. You know,
But
you can do it for
hold
them,
on now. Just like
but
you
they ain't
just
gonna
said,
it's not gonna
listen. Just like you just said, when they told you no, that's just what you gotta respect.
okay.
So now when you see it being done with somebody else, now you be like, well, hold on, you did it for them, you didn't do it for me.
So
How
now I
can
know
you?
how I gotta
How
move
can
that
you?
person. I know how I
I
gotta
mean,
move that person.
but then it is
Respectfully.
that
Like,
ain't what we're saying. It's about you really respecting that boundary with that person and for them to tell you no. And
no, I'm
guess
saying,
what? It goes
uh,
back to the fact of that rejection hurt. They
yeah,
rejected you, but they did it for somebody else.
that part would hurt because when you know you have done a lot for a person and when it's time to do them and they drag their feet, oh yeah, that will hurt. It's no doubt about that because I would give you the shirt off my back,
Hmm.
but you wouldn't even give me a glass of water. So yeah, I got a problem with it. I got a problem with it, and it don't matter who it is. You know, that's just what it is, and that's not so much of being rejected. That's some lines of you choosing kind of who you doing stuff with. Like you really because you didn't got something for me, and then I come and ask, hey, can you do it? Well, I gotta. So now I know how, okay, and that's just how I feel. Okay, because now you really won't you would never get that part of me again.
Hmm. My
That
next question
part,
to you is my next question to you is this, and I'm gonna be so technical about it. How many times you done told your children all today?
zero. You know,
Oh,
it's
what?
funny that you say that. Me and Jay had a conversation with the kids last week.
Hmm.
Sometimes we sit down once a minute and just talk to them about different things.
Hmm.
And this one was about just wanting everything. Like we got one guy that you just can't tell nothing. Like she
Hmm.
just hard. And we just had to kind of talk to him like, oh, we trying to do do things like we can't keep buying Chick-fil-A because you too late and fix a sandwich or whatever. We can't keep buying doings every time they come out. We can't keep doing this and that because you're trying to keep up with what everybody else is doing.
Right.
We had that conversation. To be honest,
Right.
it's been smooth sailing for real.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought about it this morning. As a matter of fact, I was like, no more
Well,
calling. Saying, can you? Will you? Mm-mm, none of that. They
well,
gonna do it.
well, for me, right? For me, when it comes to my daughter, you know, I've said no quite a few times to certain things because I had to get her to understand the same thing what you saying. You know, you number one, they don't need anything
They don't.
because as responsible parents, that's our job. We make sure their needs are met on a daily basis, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they want everything in the world, and I had to get to a point to where I had to tell Savannah. you know, hey, you can't like just cause you see it, that don't mean you supposed to have it. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? You just want all the time, and you just can't continue to just try to. Well, let me call my dad because this is what I want. You know what I'm saying? And and I found myself at first, man. I was just is whatever she said, that's what we were doing.
Right.
Whether I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever she said, that's what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? And then it took my mama to be like, she gonna have you crying now. You better slow up now. She
Yeah.
gonna, you know what I'm saying? And so,
Yeah. It,
but
it can
and
get
the,
tough.
and the, and when I got to really just saying no, then it was like,
Stand out.
yeah, yeah. At first, I wasn't standing on it. You
Right.
feel me?
It was just like,
At first, I was just, no,
no.
we no,
Yeah.
no. Then they be like, hey, what you doing? Well, I'm finna go get. She said that she won't. Boy, go on, get on. You a punk for that girl. Bye, get out the way. Go on.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
me? So, but now I'm standing on it. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? I'm standing on it. And when the first time I stood on it, she
Mm-hmm.
was looking at me like, I can't believe, like I crushed her world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Because
saying? But
how can we feel if we want to keep being materialistic about things? We don't, every time things come
hmm
out, yeah, we want our
hmm
kids to look good. We want them to look better than
hmm
us.
hmm
Yeah. But when we were at they age, we had jobs. I've
Yeah,
been working since
fact,
I was 14.
fact,
I'm 43. I
fact.
haven't had a break. The only time I've had a break was between having kids. And we bought what we stayed at
Yeah,
Reese's on a Friday.
yeah. Hey,
We stayed
big
at
risk.
City Plaza because okay,
Yeah,
we got our own money. We not really asking nobody for nothing.
yeah.
Even though our parents did for us, but for the most part we had our own money.
And
Because
then
that's
we ain't got,
that's how we knew what we want.
and
We
then
didn't,
we
we
and
didn't make excuses about I don't want to work at Wendy's. I don't want you get what you can get until you can do better. That's how
hey,
I'm saying no,
I agree. No, I
but
agree.
get you somewhere and then be still applying somewhere else. So okay, I'm gonna do it like this, have it all mapped out. You wanna do that? You gotta do it. It's simple, but it's a lot of
Yeah,
excuses
Colin.
now with these
Listen,
kids.
man, I agree with that 1,000,000%. Cause with my first job, when I got my first check, I knew I was finna go to City
Oh,
Plaza. Hey, my mama, I'm in the car.
we
Mom,
in
you gonna take
Mohead
me to cash
while
my
I want
check?
to work.
Yeah, you
You
hear
know
me?
how
That's
we
what we
do.
doing.
Yeah,
That's what we doing. You
right.
feel me?
So we knew
My
like okay,
first check,
we
my
got
first
2 hours.
check.
So
Get
we
what?
we 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 counted down.
We
Here we
we
go.
we here we
Yeah.
go. But my first check from my first job, you talking about? Oh, my mama handed me that water bill.
Mm,
You get what I'm talking
I had
about?
a bill.
Yeah, no, you're gonna pay that water bill. Here you go. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
take you to go cash your check, but you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
give me the money for the water bill.
Yeah.
You
And
talking about
we was
feelings were
okay with
hurt.
it though.
You talking about, you see what I'm saying? Like
We was okay with it. We didn't live our hood.
we
We,
we
we
we,
paid
we
our
were feeling some type of way about it now. We were
I,
definitely
to
feeling
be
some type
honest,
of way
I
about
didn't.
it.
I didn't. When she
I,
gave me the
I,
phone bill, I was like, oh, this straight right here. Like I'm feeling, come on, here you go. Because I knew if I checked $400 and just I'm probably getting help $50. I don't even know how much the phone bill was, but a lot. So I still got
yeah,
back then. It was a lot of money to blow up,
right.
So
Yeah, yeah.
the
But
kids
now
just
I think Savannah was telling me, you know, like I don't know who be in her head without like I ain't finna buy you no Tesla when you turn 16. I ain't doing none of that.
yeah,
I
Tesla,
ain't doing that.
Tesla
Yeah,
job.
like I even when you do it then,
Yeah,
I ain't no, that ain't what we doing.
if you
Like,
want it, you gotta work for it.
yeah, exactly. So but I think now she said to me that she wanted to work. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm?
Because I'm still telling her like, we went to the bank, whatever, and I'm talking to her and all this and that, and and I told her, I said, Savannah, every 2 weeks, Sheen be going off on my phone.
Yep.
Cause every piece of money you get, your cart already be loaded with Sheen. You know what I'm saying? By the time I put your money in your account, boom, there you go. Like, hey, you got to save something. You got to put something back.
And Chick-fil-A.
Come on now. Listen. Chick-fil-A, Olive Garden. I'm
Better
tired of them.
in that kitchen, as they would tell us.
You better shut up and go boil them hot dogs up. That was
Look, you eat cold alone out of the refrigerator. Take the little red tab thing off it.
hey,
We
you
didn't
know,
say when it came to stuff like that. Okay, this gonna. If I'm gonna get my Reeboks for not eating McDonald's, that they I do. You know.
but that just goes to show the difference of the way the world was back then when our parents telling us no off the top, off the rip, to where we saying no to our kids now. It's like you killing their dreams. Like you, like they can't. You see what I'm saying? Like they can't take it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's I think it's very much needed and it is very much necessary to implement the boundaries and different things of just saying no. You know, that's just where we at with it. That's just how we can. That just I don't think you can get around it. You know what I'm saying? Just as in being a responsible person. You know what I'm saying? You just can't get around.
Right. Well, hopefully they can get together. Well, some kids are like we were, and then you got some that's just kind of late and want everything to be handed to them, and they want you to do the leg work for them.
You got some adults out here that's still like that.
Oh yeah.
You throw a rock and hit 5, 6 on right now. You feel me? Like, you know, it's some adults out here that's still like that right now. I'm talking about knocking on 50, past 50. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some that's still out here like that now. You know what I'm saying? But you know what can you do? Man, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, that's true. So with that being said, we're gonna end today's episode of Learning How to Say No. Um, I just hope that people can be rejected and walk away. And even if it hurts your pride, let it hurt your pride in privacy. You don't have to make a scene about, being rejected. Just take it and move on. So it was great talking to you today, William. As always, um, on Wednesday, we're going to be talking about bad customer service. I had something happen today, and I was just like, wow, it's just crazy. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to it. But Wednesday, we're going to be talking about bad customer service at 6:30 on every section. And as always, William, good talking to you. Talk to you.
Yeah, but before we go, just for the ones that out there that just need somebody to talk to, you know, it's always somebody out there for you. You know, you can call the help hotline number. That number is 1-800-367-0955. You know, and call the number if you need to speak to somebody because, you know, it's always somebody out here to help you. Hey, if you see me in the street, you want to talk to me about it, hey, I'm gonna talk to you about it. You know, I ain't gonna give you my number, but you know, so
talk to people. You
yeah,
you can kind of look at a person and say, okay, I feel like this person would be okay to talk to. Yeah, I think people just need someone to talk to these days.
Right. And on that note, everybody, I'm signing out of here. Yeah.
Signing out. Thank y'all for joining us today on Everyday Conversation.